Welcome back for part 3 of Women from Irish Myths and Legends, and thank you for this suggestion. So Oonagh was the wife of Finn McCool, a huge figure in Irish mythology, sometimes literally. In some stories, Finn is a giant, but in others, he is absolutely regular human-sized. Something I'm going to say in so many of these stories, it depends, it's complicated. As these stories were passed down orally, they changed, and then different people wrote them down, and sometimes they disagreed with each other. Anyway, there's a legend that says the Giant's Causeway in Northern Ireland was created when a Scottish giant named Benandonner challenged Finn to a fight. Like I said, sometimes Finn is also a giant in this story, which makes this fight a little more equal. There's a lot of background in this story, but to summarize, Finn doesn't want to fight Benandonner. He's afraid he might lose. But he also doesn't want to be seen as a coward, so he and his wife Oonagh come up with a plan to put Benandonner off. What often gets overlooked in this story is how big Oonagh's role was in tricking Benandonner, because regardless of whose idea it was, it's Oonagh who manages to execute the whole thing. When Benandonner arrives at their house, Oonagh has wrapped Finn up in a blanket to disguise him as the biggest and probably ugliest baby ever. Oonagh tells Benandonner that Finn's actually out hunting right now, but he can come on in their house and hang out while he waits for Finn to get home. Very polite. She offers him bread fresh out of the oven, so Benandonner takes the loaf she handed him and bites down. At the same moment, the baby bites down on a different loaf. Benandonner's teeth shatter because this loaf, and only this loaf, is full of rocks. He doesn't understand that this is a trick. He sees the baby chomping down on the bread that just ruined his own life, realizes Finn is the father of this massive, tough baby. This is probably not a fight he wants to pick. So he runs away as fast as he can, right over the water back to Scotland. So fast that rocks and waves are stirred up behind him, forming what is now the Giant's Causeway. I love that Oonagh is so calm and confident. She invites this giant in that wants to kill her husband, feeds him, never once appearing nervous. While the warrior Finn just sits there pretending to be a baby. So despite Finn being one of Ireland's most famous mythological heroes and Oonagh having basically no role in any other story, she comes off a lot more heroic in this one. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more.